Today we're going to be doing a Rhinestone Ombre tumbler. You're going to need a prepped 24-ounce Plump from the steel Magnolia. Next you're going to need your first color choice. I am using Oil Slick in the SS20 size from PDB Creative Studio. You're going to need a second color choice. For this color choice, I am using Obsidian in the SS20 size from PDB Creative Studio. You only need one bag of each color. You're going to need a rhinestone pen and a glue for your rhinestones. Personally, I recommend Liquid Fusion. It's also helpful to use some type of rhinestone tray to organize your rhinestones. As we've covered previously, you're going to want to do your first base row. If you have any questions about your base row, please refer to the previous videos. For your first row, you're going to be doing an entire row of Oil Slick. Remember that once you are done doing your base row, to let it dry for at least 20 to 30 minutes. That way your base row will be solid enough for when you continue to work. Here you can see I've gotten pretty far in the pattern, but I wanted to show you how I prefer to stop and start each row. That way you can continue to do the pattern in the correct order. You can see that in this row I am missing a rhinestone. This is the last stone of that row. So what I am going to do is I'm going to start the next row before adding that stone. So according to the pattern, I'm going to continue to fill this in. Once you get to the end of your next row, you can start to see where the seam of the pattern will line up because of that missing rhinestone in the previous row. When you get to the end of the row, you're going to do two things. You're going to fill in the rhinestone missing from the previous row, and you're going to make sure that you leave that rhinestone gap right there of where the end of your row should be. This will help you find the seam when you start your next row. And here you will see I have completed the rhinestone ombre tumbler according to my pattern. My pattern will be linked down below, and you can purchase it according to this tumbler size. Now we are going to do the glitter bottom. You're going to want to mix up 15 ml of epoxy. Once you have fully mixed it, you're going to want to add a couple drops of black acrylic paint to this. This will create a black backing to the glitter that we will place above. Once you are done adding your epoxy, you're going to want to use your heat gun to pop any bubbles. Once you have let your epoxy cure, you're going to go in with another 10 ml of epoxy, and then you're going to add a good sprinkle of Wild Thang from PDB Creative Studio. Personally, I find that the mix of colors in this glitter color shifts just the right amount of shades to match the oil slick rhinestones. Once you are done mixing, you're going to add the glitter mix to the bottom of your tumbler. It's important to remember to use your heat gun to pop any bubbles that may be rising to the surface. Once you have let your epoxy cure and clean your tumbler, you're done! Now you have a fully completed rhinestone ombre tumbler with a beautiful matching bottom.